Just about everybody has asphalt shingles on their roof. They're very common here. But why is that? Is it because they're better than everything else? I'm Tracy Bookman, owner of Homestead Roofing, and welcome to another Walk in the Park video where we take just a few minutes to answer your questions about roof repairs, roof replacements, and the insurance claim process. And on today's video, we're going to answer the question, why are asphalt shingles the most popular roofing material in Colorado Springs? Okay, so I'm going to tip my hand right out of the gate here and say that I am very biased. I'm very prejudiced toward asphalt shingles. There's a lot of different roofing materials available here in the Colorado Springs market, but I just really like asphalt shingles. So some of what I'm going to talk about is colored by my own personal preference, my own personal bias. But first and foremost, I think the main reason that asphalt shingles are so popular is just because they're so cost efficient. They're accessible to pretty much every homeowner. Pretty much every homeowner can afford asphalt shingles, where that's just not true with a lot of other roofing materials like steel or tile. I mean, even hiring the work done as opposed to doing it yourself, if you use a licensed and professional roofing contractor, most homeowners can get an asphalt shingle roof installed for around $3.25 to $4.25 per square foot. Compared to other roofing materials, that's very cost efficient, very competitive. And so like I said, pretty much any homeowner can afford to put an asphalt shingle on his roof. If somebody can't afford an asphalt shingle for his roof, then he really doesn't have any other less expensive options. Reason number two that asphalt shingles are so popular is just because they're so available. I mean, you can get them pretty much anywhere. You can get them at any of the big box stores, even if you live in like a remote mountain town. Buena Vista, Florissant, right? There's hardware stores there that sell asphalt shingles. Well, that's not going to be true with some of the other roofing materials. Tile, steel, that kind of stuff. You're not going to be able to find that stuff just anywhere. So they're very readily available and accessible to people. Reason number three that asphalt shingles are so popular is because they look good on any kind of home. Again, some of the other roofing materials, steel and tile, you can't say that, right? Some houses just would look really lame, probably is the best word for it, with a steel roof on it or a tile roof on it. But asphalt shingles look good on any kind of home. If you have a more upscale home, you can choose an asphalt shingle profile that's more upscale. If you have more of just like an average kind of a starter home, you can choose an asphalt shingle that will fit into that neighborhood. So other roofing materials are going to be probably a little bit more exclusive. They're only going to work on certain kinds of homes, whereas asphalt shingle will work on every home style that there is. Reason number four that asphalt shingles are so popular is because they're available in an impact resistant material. Now you might be saying, okay, concrete, tile, that's impact resistant. Steel, that's impact resistant. Yeah, that's all true, but in an asphalt shingle, if you don't want to pay the extra money to have impact resistance, you don't have to. But you have the option to do that, whereas with tile and metal, you don't really have that option. The other nice thing about the impact resistance of an asphalt shingle is the impact resistance is available in the different profiles and styles. So if you like an asphalt shingle that has more of a wood shake look or more of a slate look, you can choose whether or not you want impact resistant shingle or you don't want impact resistant shingle. Reason number five that asphalt shingles are so popular is because they hold up really well to just about any kind of weather condition that you're going to encounter here in Colorado. Now you might be saying, oh, come on, Tracy, hundreds or thousands sometimes of homes every year in Colorado Springs have to get replaced because of hail. Do asphalt shingles really hold up that well to hail? Well, if it's just normal size hail, then yes, asphalt shingles do hold up actually pretty well to hail. However, if it's large hail, like we have had here in the last few years, where it's, you know, tennis ball size or baseball size, any roofing material that you have on your house is going to get demolished by hail that is that big. And here's one of the things that we found in the 2018 storms is that people that had tile roofs, those got turned to rubble. And then what happens? Now the underlayment is exposed. So there were a few situations where homeowners with a shingle roof had hail come all the way through the shingles and all the way through the wood decking underneath it. But those were rare occurrences. But the people that had tile roofs, those roofs, like I say, got demolished, turned to rubble, and now the underlayment was exposed. And so now your roof is exposed to rain and all of that stuff. And so people were having water come into their house because their tile roofs essentially were gone. Reason number 6 that asphalt shingles are so popular is because they're weather tight. They're made out of asphalt, which is impermeable. Water is not going to go through asphalt and tar. And the other thing is that they have a seal strip, and so each shingle seals to the shingle underneath it, and the one above it is sealed to it. So it's very much just like scales on a fish or on a reptile, right? Whereas with tile, right, those tiles are just sitting on top of each other, and even with like metal tile or metal panels, water can get in between them or underneath them, and then you're relying on your underlayment for your water barrier and your water protection. Not that that's a bad thing, but just with an asphalt shingle roof, you've got 2 water barriers. You've got the asphalt shingle and you've got the underlayment. Reason number 7 that asphalt shingles are so popular is because they have a long lifespan. Again, you might be thinking, oh, come on, all it takes is one good hailstorm and it's going to wipe out an asphalt shingle roof. Well, that's true. One good hailstorm is also going to wipe out a tile roof or a metal roof or a wood shake roof. But if they're well cared for and if there's no catastrophic storms, then an asphalt shingle roof should easily last you 30 years, maybe even longer than that. Reason number 8 that asphalt shingles are so popular in Colorado Springs, in my personal opinion, this is one of the biggest reasons, is because it's easy to repair and work on an asphalt shingle roof. So if there's a leak or there's a problem on a roof that has asphalt shingles, typically it's pretty easy to find, and definitely it's easy to fix. Asphalt shingles are easy to separate and replace a few if need be. On a tile roof or a wood shake roof or a metal roof, just the process of trying to find a leak or find a problem with the roof is a challenge in itself. And then if you have to do any spot repairs, you may end up having to replace a whole panel. Sometimes those panels could be 25, 30 feet long, maybe even longer. Tile is another challenge because oftentimes those tiles are obsolete and it's difficult to find ones that match. So it's not uncommon for us to do a repair on a tile roof and we end up having to get tiles that don't match the tiles that are currently on the roof. So the roof looks like it's got some patchwork done on it. Okay, so I just got off 2 roofs this afternoon and I realized that there's one other reason that asphalt shingles are so popular here, and it's one more advantage to asphalt shingles, okay? So one roof that I got off of was a concrete tile, and then I just got off of this house behind me that has an asphalt shingle roof. So the concrete tile, all right, this is the result of some stucco guys. Some stucco guys were on the roof, and even though we had told them specifically how to walk on the tile, they didn't walk on the tile the way they were supposed to, walked right in the middle of it and broke almost 100 tiles. Well, guess what? Asphalt shingles don't break when you walk on them. They're very durable to foot traffic, The only time that you have to be really careful is if it's a really hot day. They can get kind of soft, kind of supple. The asphalt gets real spongy, and if you walk on it, you can actually kind of rub the granules off of it. But otherwise, asphalt shingles are really good for walking on for foot traffic. So those are my reasons why I think asphalt shingle roofs are so popular here in Colorado Springs. If you agree, let me know in the comments section. If you disagree, let me know in the comments section. Or if you just got questions about your roof, you need somebody that'll give you some answers, feel free to give us a call at our office right up here, 719-433-6991. You can also visit our website. That's right down here at homesteadroofingcolorado.com. We've got a ton of information out there, lots of other videos with lots of information for you. If you've liked this video and it's been helpful for you, we would love it if you would give us a big thumbs up. Also, like I said, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let us know what questions you've got. If you have a question that you want answered, just send that to us either via email on our website or leave it in the comment section, and we'll do our best to put out a video that answers your specific question. Also, we'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon up there so that way you get notified when we've got new videos. And until our next walk in the park, I'm Tracy Bookman, owner of Homestead Roofing.